Hi, I'm Jade from Saddlebank, and today I'm here at this amazing location to meet up with Bev from Arena Saddles, and we're going to talk to you all about Arena Saddles. We're also going to see them in action on a wonderful Connemara pony called Jake. So let's go. So I'm here with Bev from Arena Saddles and our special guest today, Humbug, and he's here to keep us company whilst we talk everything Arena Saddles. So Bev, can you tell me a little bit about the history of the company and what type of products they offer?
Yeah, absolutely. So Arena as a brand was launched in 2020 and the brand has continued to grow from there. I work with saddle fitters around the country, around the UK, helping them with ranging, making sure they've got the right demos for their customers. We do saddle fit training, all sorts of kind of demos and events, which is a really awesome job. So 2020 was when we launched, and since then we've added new saddles into the range, which means that we have a really broad spectrum of saddles available. So it means we really have got something for all sorts of shapes and sizes, which is really great. And it seems to work really well for the UK market, you know, having them at the right price, beautiful European leather, featuring heart technology, which means that the saddles are fully adjustable, customizable, so as the horse changes over time, the saddles can be altered and adjusted. It makes them a really smart move.
Fantastic. And in the Arena range, what have we got?
Everything.
Everything to suit something.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got conformational options, throughout the range, which means that we can fit saddles for horses with high withers, thoroughbred types. We've got a Cob range, so we've got Cob general purpose saddle, dressage. We now have a wide Cob pony Cob, which means we can now fit those wide ponies, which is the newest addition to the range. We've something for everybody.
Except for Humbug.
Except for Humbug.
He's a little bit too small.
Yeah, we need to find a rider to fit him, I think.
Maybe a kid's toy will sit on his back or something, but yeah, nothing small enough for him. But yeah, fantastic range. So like you say, we've got the GP, dressage, the jump, and then within those ranges, the options for high with a standard with a Cob, and then the full pony range, although not quite pony enough for you, young man. And affordability, fantastic brand for affordability.
Absolutely, yeah. It makes them a really smart move for horse owners. And whether that's because you've got a horse that's going to change shape and you're not wanting to spend a huge amount of money, you know, it's a really good option in that way. Or whether it's because actually you're wanting to go from a general purpose saddle to having a jump and a dressage saddle. That's quite an expensive thing. You know, it's quite a lot for some of us to achieve. So having something that's more affordable means you can actually have both.
Yeah.
And that seems to be quite a popular move for a lot of people if they're wanting to get into eventing, for example. They're a really smart investment for horse owners.
Yeah, and for us at the Saddlebank, so obviously we sell second hand and new, but the price point of Arena is fantastic, and it just allows people to just step up to wanting a brand new or being able to own a brand new saddle without breaking the bank. Yeah. And like you say, they're really adjustable, so they can be easy altered to fit. You're not having to reinvest in a new saddle every year or every 6 months when your horse changes shape. You can adjust it to fit through the width and through also the panel. But also, they're a really popular brand in the second-hand market too. So resale value, fantastic. They sell really well second-hand.
Yeah, they do. And they wear really nicely as well. Like one thing I find with the Arena saddles, with the leather, you know, once the saddle's been used for a couple of years, they actually wear really beautifully and they become really lovely. Like I've got a demo that I've had for a while now and it's so soft and supple and beautiful. And I think that again makes it a smart investment because you know it's going to last, which is really important. You know, when we're spending our hard-earned cash on our horses, we want the stuff to last.
Yeah, absolutely. And really easy to care for and maintain as well. So I think we're going to look at that later.
Yeah, we've got some leather care that we can have a look at.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
And we've got this amazing Arena bag down here. So what other products do Arena offer?
Yeah, so that's the horse boot bag. We've got a full range of luggage, which we can have a closer look at. But what's really great is we've got a wonderful selection of leatherwork. So we've got stirrup leathers, various girths to work with different shapes, conformations, etc. And again, they're all at the right price point, you know, so they're really budget friendly and really beautiful at the same time.
Brilliant.
So we can
we'll definitely take a look at those. Yeah. Well, thank you, Humbug, for your assistance in this section. Let's go and take a look at some saddles then, shall we?
Let's go.
So Bev, we've got a GP, jump, dressage range and also a pony range.
Yep.
Can you tell me a little bit more about what saddles are in those ranges?
Yep, so in the pony range we have a jump, a dressage, a GP and a pony cob GP, which means that we have the ability to fit the wider ponies with a GP, and then obviously we've got the different discipline specifics. For ponies they are 15 and 16 inch. Yep. And then in the kind of full size range, we've got the jump, which is a really beautiful jump saddle. I really like riding in it. Then we've got a GP, which we have conformational options for standard shaped horses, like yourself. We've got the wide tree on the cob tree, and then we've also got a high withered option as well. And that is the same for dressage. So we have the standard, we have the high wither and the cob dressage, and that means that we've kind of got all bases covered for all shapes and sizes.
So let's go take a closer look.
Let's go.
Let's do it. So Bev, we've got the GP, jump and dressage models here in the standard with the profile. So what can you tell me about each of these models?
Okay, so they've all got the adjustable gullet, they've all got heart, the heart systems within them. The adjustable gullet on these trees means that they can start from a narrow and they can go all the way through to an extra wide. And obviously we've got the easy change riser system that can go throughout the panels, so the fit can be completely customised for the horse. We've also got, so on the dressage, you'll see we've got quite a nice deep seat here. We've got a nice big block here, so this is the flexi block. This is Velcro, so this can be adjusted to fit for the rider. You've got the adjustable wide girthing here as well, so again we can make alterations there if needed with the support of your saddle fitter. So that's the dressage.
Yep.
We've got the jump. This is my favourite saddle. So the leather's slightly different. We've got the printed leather. We've got a pretty flat open seat, so if you are jumping a bigger track, that means you're going to be really comfortable there. We've got two blocks. We've got a front and a rear block, and again you've got the quick change girth points here, so if your saddle fitter you needed to change them, it's a really quick and simple
really
job to do. And you can also purchase bigger blocks if you did decide that you wanted a bigger block. They are available as an extra.
Yep.
That's the jump. And then in the GP, so we've got the kind of traditional GP seat. You have got under here girthing options, so you can see tucked in under here, if I can get it out, the option for a balance strap, which is tucked in very nicely underneath.
Very tightly tucked in. Yeah, we can't get it while we're on the fence, but yeah, we can pop that out and then we can just move the strap to create a balance strap. Yeah, it's ideal for saddle fitters.
Yeah, so you've got all the girthing options there, and on this GP you've got a front and a rear block. And again, these are on Velcro, so you can adjust them to fit the rider.
And beautiful European leather, which is really, really easy to care for.
Yeah, really
easy to
beautiful.
maintain. Fantastic. So let's take a look at the cob models.
Excellent.
So cob models for the wider breeds, what have we got?
Oh, a wonderful collection. So we have got, I'm going to start from this end. So we've got the Arena Cob dressage saddle.
Yep.
So with all of these saddles, they can go from a 1X wide all the way through to a 4 extra wide. So we can really fit those wider horses with these saddles.
Great.
So this is the dressage. Again, we've got a nice deep seat, obviously fitting really nicely over the front, starting from a 1X. Again, we've got the adjustable wide girthing, flexi block that we can adjust that's on Velcro. Really, really nice saddle. I've had a ride in this one myself and really enjoyed it.
Quite narrow through the twist as well, there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite surprising actually.
For a wider saddle.
Yeah, sometimes with wider horses and wider saddles, you can kind of sit there and feel like it's a little bit too wide and can be a bit uncomfortable. Whereas the way that we've kind of manufactured these saddles and the way that we've built and designed the seat, it shouldn't be like that. So it's a lot more comfortable when you are riding. Yep. This is the Arena Cob GP. This one is here in the brown. Again, same systems, same fitting.
Beautiful European leather again, isn't it?
Really, really beautiful. I really love it in brown actually. I think it looks really smart. Really simple design, all of them, you know. We've kept it quite kind of classic. So that's the European leather. You'll notice as well the flap, like we've got quite a nice soft
That's really
knee
nice and
roll.
padded, yeah.
Yeah, so that makes it much more comfortable. And again, we've got the adjustable block. We've got the balance strap here option. So again, we've got the girthing options to suit all different shapes and sizes. That can come in quite handy, as
especially
you know,
on a
fitting
cob.
a wider horse.
Yeah, really ideal.
And then the same for the Arena Pony Cob GP, which is great. So this starts from a 15-inch. It's a 15-inch and a 16-inch option. Works really, really nicely for these ponies, for these kind of shorter backed, really, really wide. And again, we've got the girthing options and the adjustable block there for that. So again, it's going to come in really handy.
Definitely on those wider ones where you find your saddles slipping from side to side. Absolutely need the balance straps. That's ideal, yeah.
Makes sense. And what I will say as well about the Cob range in general is the way that we've designed the panel means that actually it's fitting the horse in a really nice compact way. So it's quite a nice compact panel. So again, for shorter backs, we're not taking up too much space, making it really, really comfortable for the horse. And they are really comfortable.
Yeah,
to
they're
ride in
absolutely
as well.
lovely.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a fantastic saddle range for cobby breeds. And what have we got for high withered?
Let's have a look.
So with high wither horses, we need a saddle that's going to sit and hold itself above and off the horse's wither, because often it obviously drops quite low over the horse's wither. So what have we got in the high wither range?
So we've got a GP and a dressage.
Yeah.
So the both of them, you'll find that they have a kind of deeper panel throughout the length of the saddle. We've got more support at the front. We've got a nice front gusset here.
Yeah.
We've got kind of a drop panel underneath here, and then we have a deep rear gusset at the back. So we've got a lot more underneath, again, with the care cushion. So we're giving the horse the ability to develop underneath the saddle as he grows. Yeah. Really cushioning it where it needs to. With the high wither models, they actually come with a narrow medium bar as standard, whereas on the standard fit trees they come with a medium. And I should have mentioned that the wides come with a 2x wide, so when this comes through to you as a new saddle, it should come in with a green bar. So these are designed for these kind of high withered, more apex style horses, like your thoroughbred type. So we've got the deeper gusset at the back, and a little bit more kind of here
tapered shape
to accommodate for that shape. And again, your saddle fitter can use risers to customize the panel further if need be, but that really should give you the kind of
the balance
depth that you're looking for.
To balance out the high wither.
And the same goes for the dressage. So we've got the same features from the underside perspective. So we've got the adjustable block, so front and rear on this GP, and the girthing option, and then we've got the adjustable wide girthing here, and again the adjustable flexi block on the dressage.
Brilliant. And what have we got for those junior riders?
Oh, we've got a lovely range of pony saddles.
Let's have a look.
Okay, Jade, so these are the Arena pony saddles. This is the pony range within Arena. We've got something for every discipline. So this is the jump saddle. This is the dressage. So it's a nice deep seat, really, really nice one. We've got the GP, and then we've got the Pony Cob GP, which is the GP that goes wider. They all come in 15 and 16 inch, and are all perfectly suited for those little ponies.
Yeah, and they're fantastic price point as well. So parents who want a nice quality leather saddle but don't want to pay the earth for it, they want it to look nice and smart, they want the kid to be in pony club and something nice and smart, Arena's an ideal saddle.
Absolutely. And I would say as well, you know, if they're wanting it to last, you know, if we're potentially going to be changing ponies, you know, because the saddles have got heart, they're fully adjustable, it makes them a smart investment for owners of ponies.
Absolutely, they're fantastic. So yeah, really great range of pony saddles you got there.
Thank you.
So shall we take a look at how we can fit these saddles to a horse?
Yeah, let's bring Jake in.
Brilliant. So I'm here now with Megan and Jake, and we are going to test ride some saddles today. So Megan, can you tell us a little bit about Jake and what you do with him?
Yeah, so he is a 14 to 12-year-old Irish sports pony. We mainly BS show jump, but he does a bit of everything: eventing, team chasing, hunting.
Fantastic, and he is super cute and a fabulous model. So what we're going to do is we'll try on the Arena GP, jump and dressage, and have a nice ride round in it, and we'll get it fitted perfectly to him, and then please do give us your feedback on how you feel.
Okay, yeah.
Are you ready?
Yep, definitely.
Brilliant, let's go.
Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take Jake's gullet measurement. Okay, so we've just measured Jake and he is coming up as a medium wide gullet. So we're going to pop that in the first saddle and see how that fits. Okay, so this is the Arena GP in the standard tree. We've fitted a medium wide gullet bar to it. We've gone with the standard girthing options on this one, and then we're just going to get the rider on board now to see how that fits.
Fantastic, let's do it.
Let's go.
So Megan, how do you feel in the Arena GP?
It is super comfy. The knee rolls are brilliant, they're so supportive. I like the fact that you can move them because of Velcro to support you even more, and he is going super well in it.
Yeah, he looks absolutely amazing. Ready to try the jump saddle?
Definitely.
Let's do it.
Okay, so that's the jump fit completed. How did you find that one?
Very good. It's a lot more forward cut than the GP, so I definitely get this over jumping any day. And I can definitely feel him a lot more underneath it, and his a lot more forward.
That's good. That's good. With it being a lot closer contact as well, you'll
Yeah,
be able to feel
definitely,
a lot more.
yeah.
So now we're going to try the dressage saddle. So how did you feel in the dressage?
Very good. I feel like my position was perfect, and he is definitely a lot more freer and a lot more forward than normal.
Excellent. Yeah, you both looked really good out
Good
there.
boy.
I'm really good with that one.
So now what we'll do is we'll just show you how to care for your new Arena saddle.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're going to look at how to clean and care for a new Arena saddle. So we have the Arena glycerin soap that we will use to clean the saddle with. So just to demo this for you, we'll just use that there to clean off any kind of dirt, grease, grime, really getting in there, making sure we're cleaning the saddle throughout. So obviously here on here on the girth points, etc. Once we've done that, we will then use the balsam. So I'll swap with you there. And the balsam is a really nice kind of conditioning product that's going to really seal in the moisture of the leather and really protect it for future use.
Okay, perfect.
So that should be looking brand new.
Perfect.
Okay, so we have a really nice range of Arena leatherwork to go with the saddles that complement the range really nicely. We've got a few different girth options for you. So we've got the Arena Classic girth, so it's a bit more of kind of a simple girth. All of our girths are elasticated on both sides, but you'll feel that they're really, really strong elastic. So there's no risk of you over girthing there at all.
Okay.
So that's the Classic girth. Then we have the Arena Comfort girth, which I really like. So it's an anatomically shaped girth. You've got the clip here, so for your martingale, etc. And it's very easy to do with one hand, which is a real key feature. Again, elasticated on both sides. And then we have the stud girth. So that should, I imagine that would probably fit him actually. But that again, elasticated on both sides, but we do have quite a lot of flex here, so it's not going to be too hard for him underneath. It'll be quite a comfortable option. And again, the easy clip to use there. All of the girths are actually synthetic, but they're of leather look. So that means that they're really easy for you to care for. It means if they're going to get wet, mud, etc., they're not going to crack. They're going to be easy for you to look after for the long term. For the stirrup leathers, we do the stirrup leathers in black and brown.
Okay.
And what I really like is we've got a slightly curved shaped buckle, which just means that they're going to sit really nicely and comfortably under your leg. And with webbing throughout to prevent stretch, obviously. And then we've got the kind of tapered ends here, so that makes them a lot easier when we're putting them into the keeper on the saddle. So that's the full range, obviously that and the leather care products. And hopefully you will enjoy your saddle for many years to come.
So it's a wrap here from Arena Saddles today, and thank you so much for taking the time to watch. I hope you found it interesting, and don't forget, if you want to test ride an Arena saddle, make sure you check out the Saddle Bank.